Okay, this is Craig at the IPCPR 2012 show again here with the Bobby Holstein at the FujiPub booth. It's getting late. So, Bobby, tell folks what you do.
We build websites.
If anything.
We build websites. We build websites for cigar companies. We do all of them.
So it's safe to say that if it wasn't for you, there would be no cigar websites. Is that correct?
The first ones, yeah, because we put the first 12 cigar shops online. We did the first 2 cigar radio shows. We did the first 2 cigar magazines. We did the first 5 humidors. We did the first cutter. So we were really the first on websites. You know, apps are different, but you know,
right.
with the website thing, yeah, we did the first bulk emails, and we started out with this Windows Online Cigar Guide. In 1993, and it was, you know, it was back when there were only 5 or 6 mail order guys, period. We were in Washington. We got a 75% tobacco tax then. And I started taking all this data from Holtz and 2 guys and Thompson and everybody else and put it all together in a database so I could figure out who had the best prices on stuff, put it on CompuServe. We were getting 10,000 downloads a week.
Wow.
And then and then it started becoming work because guys were saying, hey, the new Holtz catalog's out. When are you going to put it in the system so we can see who has the best price on our Toro Fuentes? And this was back when a box of Hemingways were, $15. And the master.
I've told you a million times not to exaggerate.
No, seriously. I've got an invoice from Holtz. Box of Hemingway masterpieces, $15. But then it started becoming work. So I called all these guys up, and that was back when Robbie Levin was still answering the phone at Holtz,
right?
And said, "This is what we're doing. If you want to be in it, it's going to cost you this much." And they all said, "Great, do it." And then about 6 months after that, we said, "Well, there's this thing out there called the World Wide Web. Don't know if it's going to do anything or not, but we're going to port all of your data to the World Wide Web." Every single one of them said, "Not a clue what you're talking about. Go ahead and do it." And so we started putting the web pages up, and Garofalo with 2 guys. We had his website online for 3 years before he even looked at it in our booth. And then the cigar boom hit, and the internet boom hit, and
there it is.
And that was it. Yeah.
Here you are. Now you're the most famous exhibitor at the show that nobody's ever heard of.
That's entirely possible. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I tend to keep a low profile, but we're kind of behind the scenes on a lot of stuff, and we've touched. 50% of the exhibitors here, we've touched them in some way or another.
I'm sure they enjoyed that.
Yeah, and they like my touch. I have a gentle touch.
Well, thanks a bunch for taking a minute for me.
Not a problem.
And we'll see you next year.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to give you a kiss like Sokka?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.